Minnesota Vikings. Has it all teed up, and we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line, and that's going to set them up just beyond the early 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Even 38 on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. Into the second level past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many...
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
After the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Rob flat. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They give it to him again. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
36-yard line.
Daniels from the pistol. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They pick up 14 yards on that one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Rolling left, buying some time. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Positive that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down, run by 4. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quiet. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. On the sideline. He's past the 30. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
It's a gain of 23
A big play.
yards.
23 yards to move those chains. First down now. Ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
On
line.
play action now. McCarthy. Brought in Ty Felton. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making a 1-point game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. On the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that foul skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. now to the running back. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Has room down the left sideline. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard.
That play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Went after tried good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. The broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Daniels setting up the play action. He intercepts the pass. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Daniels pass intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play action pass should be devastating.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Daniels to throw. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds his man. It's the former quarterback, Tommy Millott. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Daniels now on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Okay,
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ford running to the right. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
48-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Come on, set. Viking 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go.
Play action now. Daniels finds him on the crossing route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB a tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here. Daniels back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that makes it third down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Check up.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down.
In punt formation.
They'll bring out Ty Zettner to send it away on fourth down. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. He fields this at the 18. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Here we go.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready. Crack all 80.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up.
At the 25-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. Hand off to the back. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
13 yards
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now give left side. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
McCarthy to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. He dodged the tackle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Time, Felton. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd.
Here we go, shot, go.
Throw here, 3rd down. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do we call this, other than simply splendid?
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Play fake here. Daniels. Complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Daniels setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
The left side is caught by Sinnott. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, the big guy gives him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect a run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Ready.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, go!
The running back gets it on the draw. Didn't sell the draw, and enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Back at the 46-yard line.
Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they could just run with their hair on fire. You have the awareness to stop that drop before it could get started. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Daniels from the pistol. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set it. Cougar 19.
Throwing now, Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time?
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that's what draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, it's full. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Commanders ready for the punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've set it down from the 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. First and 10 from the 43. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him running the comeback. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. Escapes the defender. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dinged for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Looking to throw. Complete. Downfield to Felton. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the Commanders' 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. That one is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
It's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling right through. And now they're in position to win this game. It's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Vikings make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Here comes 2nd and 8 after that penalty.
Here we go. Set. Viking.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Got all of it, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, and likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's Riker, set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
We'll look to throw it. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Setting up to pass. Taking a chance to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. Back to the drawing board, they go for 2nd. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Not on the same page that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. Desperation time here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing now. Much better field position without it. Thanks to the turnover on downs. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Design quarterback run here.